Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. I am the Jew of the Dan. My friend Daniel and I run this channel with me. He is the Dan of the Jew. We are together the Jew Dan, or Jew, yeah, Jew Dan, I guess, because it's Daniel. And this is a very serious video. This is a three-parter series. This is actually the third video I'm recording, but I'm gonna be posting this one first. Sandwiches. Let me read this first. Bring 5 jute and 1 red guard sandwich to the closing before I can create them. 5 jute, I already have 5 jute if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. Where's my red guard? My red guard stuff, where are you? There you are. But this is a very, very serious video. It's very, very serious, and I really, really hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. That it's hard to talk about. It really is. But I'm going to be talking about depression and things that how to help you. People that are just sad and like midlife crisis, so stuff like that. And I wanna bring light to certain people. I want to show certain people that it's not all bad. It really isn't. You may think it is, but it might not be. And it's going to be very harsh. It is. It's going to be a very, very tough matter for some people to accept, and some stuff that people just don't want to accept. Because it's pretty harsh the way I'm going to put things. And sometimes you have to put it harsh. That's just how it is sometimes. Now, pretty much what I'm gonna be just going over is the things that people just ignore. So, first of all, if you have depression, I'm sorry, it sucks. I know. I've been there, done that, and it's not fun. It really isn't. It's of course it wouldn't be fun, but I want to show you guys something. Okay? Think of the reason why you were sad. Think of it. Think of it right now, and put it into a perspective of another person. Look at yourself from an outside view. What would you think about yourself? What would you think you should do? And that's sometimes the best thing to do. And if you can't think of what to do, maybe this will help you. There are certain people in this world, and I'm sure you know a couple of them. People that will pretend to have depression, or pretend to have anxiety, or talk about, suicide to get attention. And sadly, those people exist. Now, I'm not saying that whoever watching this might be one, but if you are, you are worse than a bully. You are worse than every other person in this world. You are worse than fucking Hitler. And he killed over 6 million people. That's pretty fucking bad. Now, you type of people are making it worse for everyone else. It's you who are making people more sad. It's you who are fucking people over. And now that that's out of the way, now that's finally done. I hope you are ashamed of yourself if you are that type of person. And if I ever meet you and see anyone doing that around me, and I have called out a couple people, and I've told many people off who've tried to talk shit like that about depression and suicide and shit like that, who didn't mean it. I've given them a handful of. I've handed their ass on a fucking platter, and don't be one of those people. Just don't. So now that that's out of the way, I'm hoping that you're not. But now that's out of the way, I will be talking about happiness now, like why some people can't do it, and how some people can get out of depression, and some people wonder why. Now, the one major thing about depression, and you might hate me for this, you might think I'm an asshole for saying this, but It's not. It's kind of your fault. Now, I'm not saying the reason why you're depressed is your fault, but the reason why you still are is because if you become depressed, that's not your fault. I mean, there's nothing you could have done about that because it's most likely someone else's fault. But it doesn't mean you can't do anything about it. If you are, and you truly believe you can't do anything about it, I'm going I'm going to show you something that might enlighten you. Every day when you go to bed, if you think something bad about yourself or about others or why you hate how you don't want to wake up in the morning, that's depression. That sucks. If you go to bed without a single worry and you still think you're depressed, you really aren't. You're just either in a midlife crisis, or you know, you just need a good friend to talk to. You just need to vent. You need to get your emotions out. And I hope no one in this world could. I hope this, as soon as this video is posted, everyone becomes super happy. I really hope it. We're the greatest. We're awesome. But sadly, it's not. Sadly, that's how the world works. And to those people that truly are depressed and truly don't know what to do, listen. Before you go to bed every night, instead of thinking something bad, when you go to sleep, say, you know what? When I wake up, I'm going to be happy. When I wake up, I'm going to enjoy my day. I'm going to enjoy the summer sun. I'm going to enjoy the winter snowballs. I am going to enjoy anything I can. If you can enjoy something, make the most of it. If you wake up thinking, oh, this sucks, I hate this, but at least I gotta do this, you know, you're one step closer. You are. You're already one step closer of getting over your biggest fear or your biggest sadness. And I'm super happy for you. I was diagnosed when I was 14. I was diagnosed with a syndrome called MFS. I've had it my entire life. I had no idea I didn't have it until I was about 14. I was walking up the stairs of my house, and my lung collapsed. I was rushed to the hospital. They then did emergency surgery while I was awake. They held down my arms and legs, and cut me open, and shoved a tube in my lung. From my left, just a little bit above to the left of my left nipple, but and that is the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. And after that, they told me I was never allowed to play sports. I was never allowed to join the military, which I was planning on doing. I'm not allowed doing that anymore. I need open heart surgery, and this sucks, but my life expectancy is short. It's short compared to other people. Now, every time a different surgeon came in, or a different doctor came in, I kind of felt like a lab rat, kind of. I would walk in, and there'd be a bunch of students, like medical students, taking notes, and the doctor would be like turning me over and showing the incisions I had, and like I kind of felt like a lab rat. But that's because I have a very rare medical condition, and you know, now that I look at it, it's kind of funny, but it's actually kind of cool, you know, like, I was kind of studied, like, that's actually pretty cool, though, now that I look about it, but it kind of sucked before, and, you know, I dropped out of school at grade 12, I still haven't gone back, and I was super sad. I didn't want to talk to anyone, I didn't want to be around anyone, I just wanted to sit on my butt, play games, and just sulk, and it made me feel better, in a way, and I know most people with depression would know that feeling. They would know that feeling that I had, where there was that one thing that you just do, and that's all you wanted to do. You wanted to say, fuck everything else, I'm doing this, and I'm just going to do this for the rest of my life. And, you know, everyone, not even people depressed, I feel like everyone has that feeling at one point in their life. And, And you know what? Either stop doing that or look at it in a different way. Because that's typically not the right way to do things. I mean, it may feel like that's the good thing to do, and it may feel like that makes you happy. It doesn't. Take it from me, that does not make you happy. It really doesn't. The thing that will make you happy is believing that you are. And a lot of people might not even agree with me with this one, but the one thing that makes people happy is themselves. And the few people that don't make you, or that isn't, or the few things that make you happy that aren't you, would be the people you surround yourself with. And I strongly believe, surround yourself with people you either want to be like, or happy people. Surround yourself with happy people, and you yourself will learn how to be happy and be happy yourself. It sounds stupid, but if you look at it, oh God, will I survive this? Look at it. You know, actors surround themselves with other actors because that's who they are. You know, famous people tend to be around other famous people because they have something in common. They have something that they can relate to with each other. And that's probably a really stupid, oh God, really stupid example, but I mean, that's just kind of one, so you can understand what I'm trying to say. So, and I personally, I'm very hyper energetic. I love to be fun. I love to make people laugh. So I kind of noticed I tend to like to surround myself with people that love to either joke around or love to make stupid jokes and just like to just goof off. That's the type of person I am, and that makes me happy. Once you realize that, once you look at yourself and think, what do I want, and you do what you want, that will make you happy. And if you're depressed and you go, well, I don't want to do that, like that just no, like my life sucks, I don't want to do that. Do it. Don't stop making fucking excuses. Stop being stubborn and do it. Do what you want. If you believe you want to be like someone else, you want to be like Robert De Niro, be Robert De Niro. And it sounds stupid and silly, but you know, don't think like, say, oh, I want to be that happy, energetic person that tells a lot of stupid jokes and that's funny. Don't think it. Be it. Do it. Stop trying to think that you can't, and just do it. I guarantee you can. I guarantee you will, and I guarantee it will make everything so much easier for you. How'd that hit me? I don't know. And that's step one. It really is step one. It's step one to a lot of things. It's all mind games. One big thing, like I said before, is waking up and convincing yourself you are going to have a good day. Even if you truly believe you're not, you know, forget that. If you truly believe you don't think, oh, you know, I could think that, but it's probably not going to happen, or I just truly don't want to. You are depressed because you are keeping yourself depressed. That's how it works. And I know a lot of you might not agree with me, but that's how I see it. That's how I honestly see it. Going through it, looking back, seeing what happened in my life. And one big thing that helped me was saying, you know what? I'm never allowed to fly in my life. I'm never allowed to jump on a plane. I'm never allowed to be in a carnival again because they won't let me on certain rides. I'm not allowed playing football anymore. I was a big football fanatic. I played football every day with my friends when I was younger. You know, I'm not allowed going to gym class during elementary school, which was like the fun, you know, relaxing class or whatever. Wasn't allowed to do that. I had multiple surgeries. My lung collapsed. They then told me I have this rare disease or this rare syndrome, and all this shit happened, and I'm not allowed doing this. And I was told the things I'm not allowed to do and the things I should do, and my life is dependent on, and all these things just happened one after the other. And then they said, well, you have more pneumothoraxes in your lungs, which is bubbles, and that's what caused my lungs collapse, which is then caused by Marfan syndrome. And they said, we're going to need to do 2 more surgeries after the one that we just did on you while I was awake. And, you know, that it sucked. It was shitty. I hated it. Nothing I could do. I just sat there and denied that this should be happening to me, and you know, it was hard. But you know what? Here I am, you know, still alive. That guy is glowing as fuck. But and look at, how did I get here? It was from myself. I didn't go to a therapist. I didn't go to my friends and complain. Like, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Go to people that you truly trust, you truly understand, your best friend that you know won't judge you, or you know that won't, you know, the person that you know that will do what you, or would react the way you would want them to react. And that's a harsh reality of looking at it, but that's how people think. You want people to react the way you would want them to. I mean, like, it's not like you will go to a random therapist and expect them to do it a certain way that, you know, you wouldn't like. Like, no, that's not why you're going there. You're going there hoping that they will react the way you want them to. And that's a big step, too, about friendship. And proceeding to be happy through friendship. There's so many different things you can do. It's all in the mind. This is where I'm going to end the video, is it's all in the mind. You know, someone in this world has it worse than you. You may think, you know, my parents are assholes to me. They don't, you know, they don't understand all that stuff. Yeah, but there's a 5-year-old girl who was just diagnosed with cancer, didn't even get to live her life, and she's already getting pumped up with chemicals, and, you know, her life ended at that point. And, you know, now that's shitty. Like, no matter how, it's harsh, the harsh reality of depression is, you think you have it bad. You think you do, and you probably have some pretty bad moments in your life. But it's nowhere near some of the stuff that other people went through. The Great Depression. You know, people were starving rich people were starving to death. And that's rough to think about. And that helped me out. That helped me out. I looked at that and I realized, you know what? I don't have it so bad. You know what? I'm shitty. Like, my life is, I'm shitty. My life is shitty. And I hate it. And I don't like the way things are going. But there's that person across the street who had cancer and has it way worse than me. Why am I sitting here complaining when that person has it way worse than me, and, you know, is dealing with it, and I think I have it bad, and I wouldn't be able to deal with anything worse, but yet that person has it worse than me, and I'm sitting here being selfish. That's the way I seen it. I was being selfish to everyone else around me that had really bad things happen to them. And I had bad things happen to me. And no doubt, I'm not saying, you know, you're not having a bad, suck it up. No, I'm not saying that. But you have to look at it. You have to look through all the bullshit. You have to look through all the shit that you think is wrong. And there's always a good side of things. And you might think there's not, but there is. There definitely is. And I'm telling you, take this to your heart. Take this to your mind. Do it. Don't bullshit around. Don't. It's a true problem that you can get over by simply waking up every morning, and instead of thinking, another day, great, enjoy the little things. And yes, that was a Zombieland quote. It really was. But doesn't mean it's any less true. It's a very true quote. And, you know, it's true. I can't express enough how much it can help you. How much you can change in yourself by just thinking, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop it. Sure, this shit's shitty, and sure, I by far do not have it easy. But you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to be happy. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything that's bad. I'm going to be happy. Fight through it. Stop making excuses. Stop. It's shitty. I hated it. I'm sure you hate it, and bad things happen. But I just recently cut all my hair for cancer, and one of the main reasons was because I know they have it bad. They have it very bad. I'm not really talking. I'm not going to talk about the things that I went through and all that shit because, you know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to, you know, show you that I had it worse than you or something like that. Like, I didn't. There's so many people that have it worse than me, and that's why I suck it up. I was like, fuck that. I'm a selfish asshole, and I felt bad. I really did. I felt bad. I just cut my hair for cancer. I spent a couple years, about 2.5 years probably, growing it out because you know what? That person, simply by having no hair, is through chemo trying to survive is so much worse than me not living as long because I mean not only do those people diagnosed with cancer, they lose their hair, they go through hell with chemotherapy, and then they get made fun of because they're bald. Now that fucking sucks, dude. I'm gonna do what I can to help, and I'm going to help the second I could. And sometimes you don't realize the severity of things until it happens to someone around you or you. You know, and I hope this gets to some people. It really does make a difference. You may not think it does making a difference, but it does. Just believe in yourself. Believe you will be happy. Enjoy that one friend that knows you. That one person that you can relate to. Enjoy that person. Don't sacrifice, you know, don't sacrifice yourself, your own happiness because you just don't think you can. You can. Don't sacrifice yourself like that. Don't throw yourself under the bus. Don't do it. It just makes things harder. And I pray to you. I'm not religious, but I'll pray to you. I'm an atheist, but still, fucking, in a second, I will try to help you. And, you know, there's two sides of every coin. You know, there's to a side, to depression, there's a happiness. To happiness, there's depression. So I'm gonna end the video there. It's pretty serious. I mean, like, it's a pretty serious subject, and I hope I helped someone. I really did. And you know, if someone's trolling you or someone's going to go lol, you're gay or something, so what? I mean, that's their life. I mean, if they want to act like that, go for it. But I don't really believe in karma, but you know, things that go around come around. I do. And yeah. Hope have a lovely day. Have an amazing day. And I know this is weird gameplay in the background, but hey, I'm just doing some live comms that that's something to look at, I guess, and enjoy. But if you want, I'm gonna set you off with a joke, a nice little joke to cheer you up. How do you or knock knock? Who's there? The police. Your entire family died in a car accident. Now that's a dark joke. So, like I said, like, life is shitty, but I mean, there's a good side to everything. Just enjoy it. That joke right there is so bad. It's so dark. Like, how do you make a plumber sad? You kill his whole family. Yeah, that would make him sad. That's for sure. Don't look at it in a bad way. Look at it in a funny way. Like, lol, that's a funny joke. And not everyone will agree with me, but I hope this helps someone. And have a beautiful day. Peace.